Hi guys, Jamie and George here.
Hello.
So we hear all the time with regards to nutrition, gut health.
It's crazy. First time I heard you say that, I was like, oh, I feel fine.
Yeah, what the hell does gut health mean and why is it so important to nutrition?
Do these guys need a day at the spa? Should we send them to a boot camp? What's up?
I think sometimes there are terms that come up in health and wellness that people just jump on, but they really don't have a clear understanding of what they are. You know, we hear these weird terms. What is leaky gut?
All these things are linked to gut health. Your overall health and wellness, metabolism,
Skin.
fighting disease, skin. So how the hell do I improve my gut health?
Right.
So you know at NYCfitfam we are all about bringing you answers. So we reached out to Kimball Willson. She is an awesome nutritionist. So we sat down for a little Q&A with Kimball to give us the skinny on what is this gut health and how can we do it better. Hey Kimball, thank you so much for being here with us.
Hi there, thank you for having me. I am so excited to talk about gut health today.
So why is gut health so important?
Many of us think of gut health and gut problems as being related just to indigestion, but there are so many other symptoms and problems that are actually correlated with poor gut health. Anything from headaches, joint pain, weight issues, insomnia, to skin conditions.
So what exactly are we referring to when we say gut health?
So yeah, there's a lot of things to consider when it comes to good gut health. The first is bacteria. We have a lot of bacteria in our gut. It's really important to have a good balance of the good bacteria. Our gut is also considered our second brain. So if you've ever had the gut feeling or butterflies in your stomach, that is your enteric nervous system. The immune system is also located in the gut, and neurotransmitters are made in the gut as well. So if you have some dysfunction there, it could ultimately influence your moods. So you can see that there's a lot more going on with the gut than just digestion.
Okay, so this is a lovely one. What is leaky gut?
Leaky gut is also called intestinal hyperpermeability. But let's back up just a second. I want to explain a little about our small intestine. It is where we absorb most of our nutrients. It's about 20 feet long, and it's not just one long hollow tube, however. Within the small intestine, there are all of these finger-like projections called villi. And what happens in leaky gut is these fingers become separated, and bacteria, undesirable particles, can get through these junctions and into our bloodstream. And what that can cause is a lot of inflammation elsewhere in the body and can even trigger autoimmune disease.
So what are some of the things that contribute to poor gut health?
The first is the food that you're eating. We tend to be most sensitive to gluten, dairy, soy, sugar, alcohol. And if there's a lot of those foods in your diet, it can be very inflammatory and very stressful for the gut. Medication is also one that can cause really poor gut health. Antibiotics, and I spoke earlier about the importance of good bacteria. Antibiotics don't differentiate between good and bad, they just drop a bomb on it all. Emotions and stress, so an emotional trauma or ongoing chronic stress can also cause gut problems. So there are a lot of things that can contribute to poor gut health, but fortunately there are a lot of natural ways to approach and correct it as well.
Okay, so what can people watching at home do to support their gut health?
The first would be, of course, to eat a clean diet. And I know you understand the power of clean eating and eating good quality food. So the addition to that would be the elimination of those foods I mentioned before that people tend to be most sensitive to. So it would be gluten, which is a protein that's found in wheat, rye, and barley, and is often cross-contaminated in oats. Dairy, soy, and sugar, which also includes alcohol. So the elimination of those foods, they tend to be very inflammatory. Eating mindfully is also something that we don't often think of in our busy, hectic world, but really sitting down and savoring your food. Fermented food, and has that good bacteria that I spoke about earlier. So making your own ferments or getting some raw fermented vegetables, or of course, taking probiotics.
So Kimball, what led you to become so interested in gut health?
Yeah, I became interested in gut health because of my own personal experiences. I actually went for years not knowing that what I was experiencing was not actually normal. I had a lot of pain, bloating. I walked around looking like I was 5 months pregnant all the time. I wasn't. I finally went to the doctor and had a lot of invasive medical testing done, things where I had to be put under anesthesia. And in the end, I was told that I was just fine, but I still had problems. That also extended to other symptoms like skin conditions. I had a lot of cystic acne as well as excess weight. I was about 30 pounds heavier than I am now. Once I enrolled in nutrition school and I started to realize that I needed to incorporate better quality foods into my diet, I realized immediately, first of all, the power that they had, but also that I could take control of my health. And when I started doing the lab testing on myself, I discovered that I had a severe intolerance to gluten. I had an infection, I had nutritional deficiencies, and I had a lot of hormone imbalances as well. So there was a lot for me to work on the functional side. Again, the doctor said I was fine and I didn't have any disease, but I had all of these symptoms and these problems that I could address with diet, lifestyle, and proper supplementation. So that's really addressing the root of the problem, looking to the gut to resolve these other issues is really what got me launched into this entire career that I have now in the business that I've built, and has ultimately put me on a path to better health.
Okay, and how can people find you if they want to learn more?
I can be found at KWHealthCoaching.com, where I offer one-on-one private coaching. We implement some of the functional lab testing that I spoke about today. On there, you'll also find my free guide, 3 Common Health Mistakes That Are Zapping Your Energy. And I have a 14-day reset program at 14dayreset.com. And that's an excellent way to get started with a clean diet and to really kickstart new healthy habits. So KWHealthCoaching.com and 14dayreset.com.
Well, that was definitely cool.
I feel better.
I mean, I think part of really living a healthy lifestyle is keeping on top of the trends, because there's scientific reason behind a lot of them.
Yeah.
And kind of unpacking these buzzwords to make sure you know how to do these things better.
And there's so much better information than we used to have. And it's great to find out what it is and how to use it.
Totally. So thank you, Kimball, for answering our questions today. And thank you guys for joining us at home. And for more videos on fitness, nutrition, mindfulness, and leaky gut, don't forget to subscribe.
And like us too, please. Come on back.